Hello and welcome to the Official Watches YouTube channel. Here at Jardin du Mayfair, heaven on earth for the watch enthusiast, I am so excited to be showing you the Richard Mille 7201 Le Mans Classic. For any of my subscribers out there, you might have seen we have done this watch before, but this is our new and upgraded production. I hope you enjoy the show. Guys, before we get started, please do subscribe. Up to 70% of you aren't subscribed, and I just need to get those numbers up. If you could just hit that button, it would mean the world to me, and I'll keep these videos coming fresh and hot every single week. Point of note, it wasn't just Rolex who introduced an absolute smasher to commemorate the centenary of Le Mans. Richard Mille, the brand famous for racing machines on the wrist, is a sponsor of Le Mans Classic, a vintage racing event which runs alongside the endurance race. It made its debut in 2002. It has enjoyed ever-rising popularity ever since. The Classic runs biannually and has grown to become a bit of a festival/pilgrimage for the classic car nut. There are 800 competing cars, 900 drivers and close to 250,000 spectators heading over to hang out and drool over vintage machinery. Richard Mille has partnered with the event since its inception and has been producing Le Mans Classic-themed watches to celebrate since 2008. This particular Classic is the 2023 edition, which celebrates the 11th event. It's limited to 150 pieces, and it's hands down my favourite yet. As it's a 7201 Lifestyle Chronograph, it shares the same stats as the rest of the line. 38.4mm wide, 47mm in length and 11.6mm tall. It's a unisex piece, which makes a lot of sense for this edition, as between 2019 and 2022, the Richard Mille Racing Team, which competed in the endurance race, was all female. The brand has always promoted a unisex approach to motorsport, and this watch follows suit. It is compact and superbly proportioned, subtle for a Mille, or at least it would be if it wasn't grafted in the green and white Le Mans colours. But this is entirely the point of the exercise. The case is tripart and constructed of quartz TPT, which is thin ply technology, and is made up from multiple wafer-thin layers of silica. The fibres are injected with coloured resins to create a strong and lightweight material with striated bands of colour that's exceptionally difficult to dent or dink. Perfect. TPT is incredibly tough and versatile material and is typical of RM's cutting-edge attitude to manufacture, with featherweight being prized over heft and presence. Quite the opposite in many cases to the rest of the industry. The layered quartz echoes the checkered flag of the Le Mans Classic in the same green and white colourway, and this is followed through the rehawk. This is a limited edition with a very identifiable muse, and it has a really crisp, fresh feel to it that kind of reminds me of freshly cut grass in the summer, which is an added bonus because while a watch can often look great, the ones that make you smile whenever you wear them aren't as easy to find. This watch is a real mood lifter. The dial has an absolutely glorious asymmetrical chronograph. It has an almost organic look to it thanks to the positioning of the subdials and use of curved arcs and lines to pull everything together. The subdial layout has minute counter at 1, hours at 5 and seconds at 9. On the hour subdial, the 16th hour is marked out in red, which is a nifty little homage to the 4 p.m. start time of the race. It is very legible thanks to the 3 large subdials being painted white with green and orange features and highlight. They really stand out against the grade 5 titanium base plate and bridges, which are plasma treated and matte black, which really lets the white work stand out against the background. This makes reading the watch a breeze. There's a black and white checkerboard surrounding vertical date at 7, which is a nod to the starter flag of the race, and a checkered Le Mans flag and logo above it at the top left of the dial. Both of these work well to fill void space and further balance the dial. Not that it really needs it. A function indicator sits at 3 between upper and lower subdials, which displays winding, neutral and hand setting points when the crown is pulled out. The dial is topped off with beefy loom-tipped hands, which have been hollowed in the middle so as to not obscure any information on the dial. Powering the racing machine on your wrist is Richard Mille's in-house caliber CRMC1, which is a belter that took 30 months of full-time work by the team responsible for its design. It's a 39 jewel and 428 component flyback column wheel with 24-hour chronograph that uses patented oscillating pinions to connect the chrono to the gear train, which in less than technical terms means that you can run the chronograph all day long should you desire, and it won't even affect the 50-hour power reserve or timekeeping. You can see this thing is mad. In a nutshell, this is the Le Mans, and it's as smart and as pretty as ever. I absolutely love this watch. For me personally, it's an all-time grail, and as you know, we're no stranger to a very special RM here, but this one for me has got to be in my top 3 RMs of all time. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I can't wait to hear your thought. It's spicy meatball, but it's limited edition. It's very special, and I want to know what you guys think. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll keep these videos coming fresh and hot every single